Greetings my fellow YouTubians, it is I, Mr. Corsairus, and I'm back with another DVD update. It's all horror, so let's begin. The first one is Halloween Reborn. They're trying to reboot the whole Halloween franchise, and their first attempt here is just dismal. It's a very substandard werewolf movie. The original was far superior in my mind. Another substandard movie, the first, Requiem of a Dream meets Near Dark, a vampire movie, and it's, what can I say? Nothing really. It's just shit. Now, next one is Skeleton Key. I love this movie, but I could never get a copy of it for some reason. I eventually did manage to get a copy not so long ago. Watched it again, and I still love this movie. It's about voodoo and transferring the soul into other bodies, that type of thing. It's a good show. The prequel, the Thing prequel. This got a lot of bad reviews, but I loved it. I thought it nicely tied into the original, and I was not disappointed at all. I really loved this movie. Next one is Seance of Summoning. Your typical young adults do a seance and they summon a demon who possesses someone, and then that person goes on the rampage, and it's nothing original. So I watched it once, I'll probably never watch it again. This is another one, Grave Encounters. Again, this got a lot of bad press, but it was going cheap, and I just decided to feed my curiosity and just to see how terrible it was. And it started out okay, and then not long after that, it just went downhill. And now I understand why a lot of people were giving it grief. This one I really loved, Laid to Rest. I think it's also called Chrome Skull. I really loved this movie. Loved the kill scenes in it. I loved the character, the bad guy in it. Really loved it, and I love that mask. I want that mask. It's just really cool. There's a sequel to this, I think, Laid to Rest 2, so I'll have to keep my eyes out for that. Now, this is one werewolf vampire movie I was not disappointed in. Underworld Awakening. I love these films. I was not disappointed. The werewolves, the vampires, and the action were fantastic, and Kate Beckinsale was just as beautiful and awesome and kick-ass as always. This one, Alice, Willie Mark 1. You hit the nail on the head when you recommended this, my friend. It is a jewel. It is absolutely fantastic. I really love this. I love the story, love the character. It was just an amazing film. Now, these two, Demons 1 and 2, I remember seeing the original years and years ago when I was a kid. I just loved it, and I've just recently picked up the copies of Demons 1 and 2. Demons 2 was okay, but I prefer the original. And in these ones, you get a little sort of comic book sort of thing with there, like a mini comic. You get part 1 and part 2 there, which is quite good. So I love Demons. They're Demons 1 and 2, they're pretty good, but I'll say again, I prefer the original. Now this one, the Embodiment of Evil, Coffin Joe trilogy. I haven't seen the first two, but this one I sort of was I wasn't too sure. So I picked it up because it was really cheap, £3. And let's just say that I love this movie. If you like over the top acting, um, gore, torture, um, uh, and this old guy trying to get his leg over every chance he gets, then you'll just love it. Um, just complete and utter madness. There's one scene that there's this dead pig in this Coffin Joe's lair, hideout, whatever you want to call it, and it's a dead pig. He cuts the belly open, and this naked woman crawls out of it, covered in pig blood. It was just like, what the hell? Just absolutely, it's just batshit crazy, and I recommend this one. If anyone likes horror and gore and over top acting, get this. You won't be disappointed. Now, ones I haven't seen yet, but probably will get round to watching them this week, is The Funhouse. I haven't got round to seeing this yet. I've had this one for a while. I've had this one for over a month, and I haven't not got round to seeing it yet. But hopefully sometime this week. Shrooms, got it for £5. Some people on YouTube here give it good reviews, but before that, I heard a lot of bad things about this movie. But that's why I never picked it up before now. But some people in YouTube has said it's quite good, so I decided to give it a chance. Next one, I've heard the name but don't know much about Switchblade Romance. It's about a guy breaking into a house and torturing a family, I think. I don't know much about it, but it looks pretty good. The Divide, know nothing at all about this. It's just seems like a Armageddon sort of apocalypse, and these survivors manage to get into this underground bunker, and they end up turning on each other. I don't know much about it, but it looks good. And then the last two is The Wicker Man and The Wicker Tree. I have not seen The Wicker Man before, and I think this is like a sequel or something, the Wicker Tree. But it's just I've never got around to just picking up a copy. I finally did, so once I get a chance, it'll be good. Even just to see Christopher Lee in drag, so that'll be interesting. So if you have any questions, ask away, and whatever God you pray to, may he, she, or it keep you safe. Farewell.